All right, shalom, shalom. It's another GMS lesson coming back at you. Before I do get into this lesson, I'm going to start by giving our honor, glory, and praises to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kodash. Next up, I honor to my apostles and elders, great millstone, who taught me the 100% truth of the Bible and who grew well. Peace, love, salutations to all the brothers across the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth with all diligence and sincerity. All right? The name of this lesson is Never Trust Thine Enemy. Right? We'll just jump right into it. This is Sirach 12 and 10. Never trust thine enemy. Who was that talking to? It's talking to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites, right? And who are your enemies? Your enemies are these other nations, man, outside of the nation of Israel, right? Chiefly the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, the wicked that the Bible speaks of, right? And it reads, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, right? It said, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness, right? This devil is the border of wickedness, right? Edom is the border of wickedness. The border of something is the beginning and end. So when we talk about wickedness, wickedness begins and ends with the so-called white man, Edom, man, right? So just like iron rusteth, if you leave anything that's iron alone, right, unattended to, unreferred, right, what it's gonna do is gonna show forth is rust, right, in due time. So just right. He's good. It said even though he humbled himself and go crouching, right? This devil will give you the things in the society to make you feel like you're good. He give you food stamps, he give you a WIC, he give you a paycheck every month, he give you your taxes back at the end of the year. You know what I'm saying? $3,000 a kid for the taxes, right? Food stamps, WIC, right? All these things that this devil gives them to you, right? He let you eat with him now in the restaurant, right? He took the shackles off you, right? No more you get bath with him. You get to drink out the same water fountains with him now. You know what I'm saying? You get to shop with him in the store, right? Now you equal. Now you good. Now you hand joining hand. You're making progress to the future to unite everybody and be one with unity. Yeah, this devil can't be trusted. That's what you think. That's what you feel. Because our people don't know the truth. Our people don't know the ways of Yahweh Shem Shai. They don't know that they are the greatest people on the face of the earth. The Lord chose them, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, to be a special people unto Himself, man, above all nations on the face of the earth. Deuteronomy 7 and 6, right? Deuteronomy 14 and 2, right? The Lord have not dealt so with any of these other nations. The Lord doesn't care about these other nations, right? So when you don't know that, right, you're easy to be fooled and misguided to believe that this devil has your best interest at heart when he really doesn't. He's really had a perpetual hatred, right? As Ezekiel 35, right? He's had a perpetual hatred for you, right? Ever since he made that covenant with himself, I believe in Genesis 27, that what? He was going to slay his brother Jacob, right? Jacob, again, being you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. It reads on, yet take good heed and beware of him, though you think everything is cool, though you think this devil is making strides to make things better between the two nations of people, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and the so-called white man, right? No, beware of him. Watch out for him, right? Keep an eye on this devil, man, right? And thou shalt be unto him as if thou had wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not altogether been wiped away. Because sure enough, right, when you take that closer look, right, when you really look hard enough, you're gonna see that this devil is still as wicked as he ever was, man. And he ain't missed a beat. He ain't lost a step. Everything that's happened has been according to his plan, right? His NWO that he wants to set up to unite every nation under his rule as one under his rule, right? Trying to be like the Most High, right? And his ultimate plan to eradicate you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans off of the face of the earth, man, to get that birthright back, right? This is Psalms 55 and 20. He hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. He hath broken his covenant. And you can go into many accounts where this devil has broken his word, broken his covenant, right? Throughout history, right? But when you to more recent, because we got to go to more recent things for our people, so they to relate back to them. Look at this devil in the late 1400s, man. 1492, when this devil Cristobal Colon came over here on the scene, right? On the Americas, what did he do? He made treaties um, with you know, with Gad and Reuben, right? That they would share the land, that they would do this, because without Gad and Reuben, this devil wouldn't even make it over here, man. We taught them how to till the land. We taught them how to grow, right? Like till the land, grow things, right? And hunt, right? Well, this devil knew how to hunt, but he didn't know what he was looking for. He didn't know the path of the animals and what have you. He didn't know the land, things such like that. We taught this devil was digging up the dead bodies, right, and eating the flesh of his own fallen comrades that came over here with him. And this devil couldn't survive over here without a helping hand. We did that for him. He made treaties with us, right, because we were a friendly people, right, and we were just living off the land. And what? He broke every single treaty that he made with the so-called Native Americans, man, and Hispanic tribes over here, man. All right. Verse 21, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords, right? And just as he was then, making those treaties, and he broke them, every treaty that he made, right, in the back of his mind, he had the opposite, right? He had a plan to renege on it. Just like today, when he give you sense, when he give you wit, when he give you all these things and these jobs of the heart in this society, right? When he give you what, $15 an hour, when everything that he does, right? It's like everything that he does in the back of his mind, right? There's an ulterior motive, man. He's never just doing something for you so you can live and have a good life. No, his whole goal is to make you a slave to him, man. Right? Right? This is St. John 10:10. The thief cometh not but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. Right? And this chapter, right, going into this is going into our people, right? But who are our people modeling themselves after? Who are our people taking up after, right? Following after the ways of the heathen, right? This devil, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, and his society and his power structure is being ran, right? It's being ran in all wickedness. The Lord, right? Job 9:24, the world was given into the hand of the wicked, right? So the wicked is ruling, and 2/3 of our people, right, have been seduced by the ways and the philosophies and the wine of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, and following after the ways of the heathen. Right, following after the ways of the heathen, right? So they are taking he is the ultimate thief, he is the ultimate killer, he is the ultimate destroyer here on the earth, man. He steals everything, right? I'm gonna read that again. St. John 10:10. The thief cometh not but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. I am come that they might live, that they might have life, and that they may have it more abundantly, right? And that's why the Lord came. The Lord came, right, for the salvation, right? And through him, we'll have life and we'll have it more abundantly. Like the Apostle Gabar always says, here in this society, here in this kingdom, we've never lived. We don't know what living is, man. We don't even eat real food. We don't even drink real water, right? And we're, in the society being ran in wickedness, there's no way that we can really enjoy, right, what's really ours, which is the earth, man. Which is this whole world that was made for our sakes, right? And we're in captivity, right? Here in the Americas, we're here serving out a punishment, man, right? We have no rest here, right? We have nothing to look forward to as long as America is still standing, man, right? So the Lord gave us back this word. The Lord came and sacrificed himself, right? And Lord willing, we be covered by the blood that was shed and the sacrifice that was made, right? We have hope and an expectation of salvation and deliverance from this hellhole, man, so that we may have life and have it more abundantly, man, in the kingdom of heaven, man. Right? But the point being, we should expect nothing less from this devil but what? To steal, to kill, and to destroy, right? This is Revelation 6:4, right? And there went another horse that was red, right? Talking about this devil, right? And power was given to him that sat upon the throne Oh, Slakia. Read it from the top. Revelation 6:4. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. So this devil, you can expect nothing from him but lies, deception, right? And the power to take peace from the earth. So what? He's never going to bring peace. He's never going to bring, world peace and all this and all that he plans to achieve on his side, or what he may push through his propaganda, his media, that he wants to achieve. He's never for that. He's never for righteousness, man. He was only given the power to take peace from the earth, man. Right? And what? He was blessed with the sword, man. So this devil only knows how to kill and destroy, man. He don't know how to be righteous. It's not a righteous bone in his body, right? And that great sword, right, and on the left-hand side, he's just really the Lord's whooping stick, man, for you jakes, man. He wasn't created to for anything other than that, man. To be in that sword, and this devil's about to come down with great wrath, like it reads in Revelation 12:12, man. Right? So we shouldn't expect anything other than what the scriptures say that we're going to get from this devil, man. Right? And the more that you're in these scriptures and the more that you know, the better you be prepared, right? So let me get that real quick, and I'm going to close it out. This is Isaiah 33:6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, right? And strength of salvation. So what wisdom, what knowledge? The wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of this 1611 King James Bible, the words of Yahweh Shemi Awashai, will keep you stable in the times ahead when this devil's about to come down, so you know what you're dealing with, right? And the strength of salvation, this wisdom and knowledge, right? Our salvation is predicated off this wisdom and knowledge that we have in Yahweh Shemi Awashai. And the fear of the Lord is his treasure. The fear of the Lord, being obedient to the Lord, right? And keeping his ways, right? We treasure that. We treasure the fact that we have this word and that the Lord bestowed this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding upon us, right? So that what? We may be saved, we may be delivered, and we may make it through this time that's coming, a time that has never been on the face of the earth. Jacob's trouble. When Lord willing we make it through it, Lord willing we be saved and delivered on the first go around. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and close it out. Give them peace and love to your elect. Shalom.